right? Because a lot of our parents, if you're watching this, a lot of your parents are broke. They're acting like they have money and they don't. 85% of your financial success is due to your personality and your ability to negotiate, communicate, and lead. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Weekend Edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about 4 crucial things you got to do over your life to have financial success. Okay, a lot of people want financial success, but most people don't have it. A lot of people's parents and grandparents don't have a lot of money. I made a video a long time ago asking, are your grandparents poor? The sad reality is a lot of people don't have money, and I'm going to share these 4 tips that are going to help you to have more and keep more in your life. And I got this from a guy who is really rich. His name's Dan Pena. Feel free to look him up. But I found this stuff is very interesting. So if you see on the screen right now, there's a graphic that says 85%. All the parts that are dark black are 85%. The parts that are light are 15%. So I want to really drive something home is that 85%, okay, of your financial success, this is today's secret, is due to your personality and your ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead. So let's start with the first point, your personality, the way you act, your uniqueness, okay? Your ability to work with people. Are you affable? Are you amiable? Are you kind, okay? Can you see other people's point of view? That's your personality. Are you easy to work with? Are you hard to work with? People say you're easy to work with, okay? Do you think you're easy to work with, okay? Because if you're going to get to where you want to go, and anybody who wants to get where they want to go, they're going to have to work with other people, okay? And so these tips are really going to help you. And also, too, stay tuned for the very end for a surprise. But just know that your personality is the first important aspect to having more money. All your money is going to come from people, so be able to work with them and help them. And also remember, this is the subtext of what I'm talking about today, is never stop learning about money. It has too much of an effect on your life for you to just be like, I know everything about it. I literally learn things about money every single week, almost. And so you want to get to the point where you're just like, I have to always keep learning, because remember, people are broke for 3 key reasons. They're lazy, arrogant, or stupid, okay? So hopefully you're getting something good from this talk, but just really listen to it if you want to keep more money, okay? Not everything's about money, but it's very important. And so let's go to the next point, your ability to negotiate. Back in 2018, when I moved out here, I went to an event called the Freelancers Union. I met a guy named Ted Lenhart. His picture's on the screen right now. And he gave a very informative talk. He was talking about how it's very hard to negotiate, and people don't oftentimes appreciate your contributions. You may feel this way at work, that people don't appreciate you, people don't listen to you, people don't respect you. And so a lot of times when it comes to negotiations, the company has a leg out because you think they have the power, and he said they actually don't. And I remember this sheet right here. He gave this to us. This is back on April 4th, 2018. And it's a negotiation tip. He talks mainly to people who are creative. And it says negotiation tips for creatives, okay? And he gives a list of things to do when you're negotiating, because you got to be able to, your money's going to come from your personality. Can you work with people? Can you get your point across? Do you come off cool? Your ability to negotiate, communicate, and lead, okay? So now we're on to the negotiation part. This is what he talked about. These are some of the points in here. He said one of them is separate facts from feelings. Change the context. Being underestimated is an advantage. Bullies need your expertise, so they wouldn't bother bullying you. That's a good one. Sit on the same side of the table. That's a very interesting point that he made. He said when you're literally with somebody, and that there's 2 types of ways to negotiate. There's combative negotiation. There's collaborative negotiation. He said combative, and this is literally how he said physically how you sit. When you sit across from someone, like at a table, that's more combative than it is if you sit next to someone. It's more collaborative, okay? It's less adversarial, okay? And more just associating, okay? So that's a very key point, is when you are with people, try to sit next to them when you're negotiating. Don't sit across from them, okay? It's more combative to sit across from someone than it is to sit besides one, which is more collaborative, okay? There's real secrets, okay? This guy is a very successful guy here in Seattle. A lot of successful people here. Okay, another part is ask for something, prepare to defend your ask. Manners matter, all those things. And then the 3-step close, which is deliverables, schedules, and fee and ask. This meant so much to me that I laminated it and I keep it in a special place in my house. Never talked about this on a video. Okay, there are real secrets. Okay, so that's the negotiation part. Be able to, and there's negotiation books, there's negotiation things online, but you gotta learn how to negotiate. Okay, I know this is a big part. I have to do 2 negotiations in the very near future, within the next month. Okay, negotiation matters. Now the next point, your ability to communicate. Okay, communication, as Jim Rohn said, learn to express, not impress. Okay, a lot of people are so obsessed with impressing people. Oh, I hope they like me, or I hope they want to be my friend. And, you know, don't focus on that. Don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter what people think about you. What does matter though is your ability to express yourself, your ability to communicate. Because remember, to have a successful business, you got to do basically 3 things. You got to be fast, and you got to have high quality stuff, and you got to be able to communicate. You got to be communicative. Okay, communication is so important. What you're saying and what you're trying to convey, and making sure other people understand it. Okay, all right. Now the next point, we talked about your personality. We talked about your ability to negotiate. We've talked about your ability to communicate. Remember, all communication is finding common ground. Okay, in order to get what you want, people have to work together. Okay, people don't work together, they don't get what they want. People do work together, they get all the things they want. Okay, this is a huge problem. The Bible says how good and how pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. Good, great things happen when people decide we're going to all work together and try to make more money. Okay, stop fighting and let's go get it. All right, next point is your ability to lead people. Okay, there's a lot of leaders. The world is full of hierarchy. There's a lot of leaders and followers. Okay, if you are self-employed, you are called to be the leader of that relationship. Okay, literally the word client means someone who is under the protection of another. You got to be able to protect these people, because you got to lead them. Leading means you go in front. Okay, you've got to be willing to stand by yourself and say, you know what, I'm taking a risk here. All right. Leading means you are willing to bring someone behind you. Someone can look up to you. Remember, we all have a responsibility and obligation to be someone that others can look up to. It was Rosa Parks who said that each person must live their life as a model for others. Okay. Hope you're seeing all the value on these videos. Okay. There are real secrets out there. All right. Because a lot of our parents, if you're watching this, all your parents are broke. They're acting like they have money and they don't. Okay. There's a verse in scripture that says the kids should not be laying up money for their parents. The parents should be laying up money for their kids. This world is backwards. Most people are going to have to lay up money for their family. Okay. The kids are, because their parents didn't know these things. That 85% of your financial success is going to come from your personality, your ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead. And people don't know that. And this pisses me off because there's too many poor people. I live in Seattle walking by all these homeless people, okay? They shouldn't be in the country as rich as it should not be. All right? Focus on these 4 things instead of focusing on trying to impress people. Learn to express, not impress. So many secrets in this video. There's not just one secret. And there's no surprise, because there's just so much in this. Okay, the surprise is that you get all this information. Okay, now the next part is 15% of your financial success is going to come from your technical expertise. Like, let's say if you're a lawyer, it's going to come from being a lawyer, practicing the law. So I'm going to say this secret again. This is a big secret. 85% of your financial success is going to come from your personality and your ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead. Okay? That's 4 things. 15% of your financial success is going to come from your technical expertise. So you ever bought something and you're like, this thing sucks, but they were really good at selling it to me? They got your money, and they're not going to get it again in the future, but they got your money because they were able to communicate it to you. Marketing, not very interesting. Marketing means the ability to take something from the idea to selling it. All the things in between, that's what marketing is. It's everything from the idea, everything in between the idea and when they sell it at the store. That's all marketing is. So distribution, making it, that's marketing. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. But hopefully you got something of value from this video. But just really focus on these things. They're really important. Okay, you're gonna have to work with people all the time, and people are gonna see your clients don't like you. And that's the thing I'll talk about in my video. Clients, when they hire you, they're looking to fire you very soon. Why? Because they see you as an enemy. They see you as someone stopping them from a good life because you're taking their money from them. Oh, it's hard. It's hard being self-employed. It's hard being an employee. Life is difficult. And these videos are here to help you to get over that hump with real secrets from real people who have conquered the financial battle, because there are things to fight for in life, okay? But thank you so much. This video's kind of long. Most videos are within 10 minutes, but I really want to share it. But lastly, okay, is that don't live your life poor anymore, okay? Don't be poor anymore. You got real secrets, all right? And if you enjoy this video, go watch my other videos. They're just like this, okay? Bye.